Hello everybody and welcome back. Today I am making a little vlog and I excuse the horrible light, but it's the middle of the night and also I can't be really loud, not only because it's the middle of the night but because I can't. I'm really sick right now with a lung infection, but yeah, I wanted to vlog a little bit, and because I haven't really in a long time. And I thought I'd show you the kind of stuff that I'm doing for a lung infection. Basically, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I've always had problems with my airways. I have asthma, and my asthma has been getting much worse. I destroyed my lungs. That's a different story though. Maybe I make a story time video at some point. But basically I kind of destroyed my lungs, so my lungs are super weak, plus have the asthma on top. So every time there's like a little bug where another person would just get, you know, a cold or something, or the sniffles, for me it's a lung infection, and I get a real bad one once a year. But yeah, so just basically from how I've always dealt with lung things, with stuff in my airways, and especially since my lungs have gotten so bad, I thought I'd just show you a little bit on what I do. I'm just gonna turn the camera around and show you all the things that I'm putting in my body to get better. So here. Oh shit. Alright, so I've turned the camera around and we can go through the medicines. So I have everything kind of propped up on the table, and let's go through all of this. So basically this is what I got prescribed. That's my antibiotics. I think he just filled it out the wrong way, because these are just 250 mg, and it should be more. It should be double per day, but this says 14 days 250, so I'm just using the dose that I usually take. I'm just using the dose that I'm usually taking. So I'm taking one in the morning and one in the evening. And these are my two inhalers. So usually I would be using this one. That's the Ventolin. It's the one that we usually get around here. I'm sorry for the coughing, I just can't hold it. Okay. So this is the one that you use like when you have an asthma attack. During my lung infections, I use this 3 times a day without an asthma attack, just so I can breathe. And this one here, I want to kind of show you the name, but it's not really focusing. Let's see. Can I get the thing out here? Maybe that works better. Not really. Let me see. Sorry. It doesn't want to focus, but basically this is called Besotide. It's the steroid inhaler, so for people like me where it's really bad, or people who occasionally have their asthma worse, you get one of these steroid inhalers and you use 2 pumps a day. So basically just helps your lungs keep going. And when I have my lung infections, like right now, usually I get steroid tablets on top of the antibiotics. This time my doctor kind of forgot to prescribe So I decided that I'm just going to double this dose. And then when I talked to my doctor on the phone just a couple days ago to make sure I'm doing this the right way, he approved that I can take this twice a day for 2 puffs each. So basically I doubled the dose of this, using this here 3 times a day, 2 puffs and 2 of these. Now, even with the warning in front of this video, I'm not a doctor. I'm just going by what I know works for me. So don't take this as like medical advice, please. I'm not a doctor. I'm just doing what I know works for me. So yeah, that aside, I'm going to move on to the other things that I take on top of this, just to make sure everything goes well. Because this only fights the infection. It's not, this only fights the infection. This helps my wheezy lungs to kind of just keep me breathing. But I still need to cough off a lot of mucus. And that's really hard if you have weak lungs like I do. So I'm moving on to German medicine. So why do I say German medicine? Because this here is something you don't get it in Ireland. You don't get it over the counter. You don't even get it prescribed. And why is this? I'm going to show you. It doesn't really focus again. So basically, this medicine, it says Hustenlöser. This means it's a cough relief. Now it focuses. Wonderful. You can read it. I will put it on the screen anyway. I don't know how to pronounce this in English, but the active ingredient is the active ingredient in this is used in Ireland only for a paracetamol overdose. So you don't get this medicine, but as a cough relief it works wonderful. It comes in 400, 600 and 800 mg. So 400 being the lowest, you would take one and then another one if you need it. 800 super high, and you should, as far as I know, it's like the maximum dose that you should take. So I take the 600 once a day. And once this gets a bit easier, I'll take half of one of these. So basically what you do is they come in these little individual packages. I'll just show this as well. They come in this individual package, and it's just, you put it in water like the vitamin things. It doesn't taste too horrible either, so basically that's all you do. You just drink it, and in a few minutes it helps you to cough up. It helps really well, but you shouldn't take it before you go to bed, because you'll keep coughing for a while. But it's really good at helping dissolve, or help you cough up. So that's the other thing that I use. This is over the counter in Germany. Yeah, so that's for this. But this alone wouldn't be helping either, because I'm really sick with my lungs. So we're moving on to medicinal other things. So this is not homeopathy. I do not believe in that bullshit. Homeopathy doesn't work. But what does work is medicinal teas. So again, this is also from Germany. If I have German viewers, I bought this tea at Norma, which is a grocery store, kind of like Tesco in Germany. And this tea is specifically for cough and bronchs. It helps to kind of not just cough relief and to help you cough up stuff, but also it kind of helps soothing your lungs and your bronchs. And I'm going to put here the ingredients. So these, back when I lived in Germany, I was buying all of these plants individually and making my own exactly this tea. That's what I used to do. I'm not in Germany anymore. It's not as easy here. Like, I would have to order over the internet, and I'm too lazy for that. So I buy this one when I get to Germany. It's just a normal tea, and you drink it and it helps. And I drink 3 to 4 a day of these. And it's medicinal tea, so you wouldn't drink that other than if you're actually sick. So that's what I'm drinking right now, but from tomorrow I will cut down on this one a little bit and drink this as salvia tea. It will just help me soothe the pain, and a little bit with anything that's rough in your throat and stuff like that. It's really hard for me to find the right words in English for this, but basically that's what it's for. I'm not sure actually if that's in here as well. Let's have a look. No, it's not. Yeah. Usually I was always mixing salvia into my mix of this as well. So yeah, basically I'm switching over because I have it a bit easier right now to cough off. So I still need this cough relief here as well as this tea, but I will have a bit less of the tea and then have a bit more of the salvia tea. And this here, I don't know how much it actually does. It's fennel honey, but it feels very soothing because my throat and my lungs are hurting like crazy from the infection, from all the coughing, from all of this strain. So I'm having 5, I don't know what it's like, 5 milliliters or something like that of the fennel honey 3 times a day as well. So I'll get, I think, another dose just after I'm done filming this. But yeah, so yeah, that was my way of dealing with my lung infections, and whenever I have something with my lungs. I'm very sorry for continuously coughing throughout the video. I won't bother cutting it all out and editing it all out because it's too much. It would make the video super choppy, and it doesn't matter, like, I'm sick, so what? Yeah, so oh god, my head. Yeah, so this regime has worked really well. My doctor approves of it, and that's really all that counts. And my fevers have gone down. I had a few fevers flare up for a couple of days, but I'm getting there. And yeah, I thought I'd just give a little bit of an update, and just show maybe other people who suffer from such severe asthma, from such severe lung infections. Maybe it helps somebody. Again, I know I keep repeating myself, I'm not a doctor. This kind of regime works for me, like these medicines and stuff, but always confirm with your doctor first. If you're not sure what you're taking, or if you're not very experienced in this kind of stuff, make sure you confirm with your doctor first, just to make sure that everything is okay for your specific case. But yeah, thanks for watching, and tune in next time when I'm hopefully not coughing as much. Peace out.